Uh. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if I should be using this. Hello. Oh god. Oh god. I don't know if I can do this, Chief. My sister is Sept. Pain Pecco. I don't know if I can do this, oh my god. I'm literally sitting here with no glasses right now, and even then, my freaking thing is freaking out a lot. Oh my lord. Hello Eureka, how are you? So no loud yelling in this moment? No. No yelling. It's gonna be another one of those days. Cause my sister is asleep, and usually I should be asleep too, but you know, I thought I should actually take a moment out of my busy week to try and actually do something. I am unfortunately like horrendously what do you call it? Really dumb. It's not more like I deleted my disk. Okay, well technically I did, but I reformatted it, which I feel like might be a lot more worse. Right? Oh my lord. My situation was actually so bad. Like, maybe not as bad as others, but I made such a dumb mistake, I swear to god. Going well with some of your streams, I hope things are going well. Relatively alright. Well, everything is freaking out. I don't know why this time. I genuinely don't know why my thing is freaking out. My tracking is freaking out a whole lot more than it usually does. Hello Max, and how are you? Yeah, I am a fool, unfortunately. How does the D&D disc, or does the D&D disc mean dumbass? Asking for a friend. At this rate, yes. At this rate, yes, it should. Why are you the way I am? Bro, I don't even know to discuss Borderlands 2 Game of the Year. You know, one, oddly enough, I do have it in my library, and two, I did have it installed. Oh my god. Speaking of which, actually, you guys want to know what literally my desktop looks like right now? Like, hold on. I wonder if I can, like... Hold on, this is fine. This is fine. Can I control V this? No, I can't control V it. But can I pictures, screenshots, and because I deleted my oh fuck. Hold on, wait. Thank you for the hydrate. Oh my lord, hold on. Like, look at this. This is what my desktop of apps looks like right now. Did you just say library? Library. Is it not pronounced library? Like, at least I'm pretty sure it is, right? Am I an iPhone? No. I am using a webcam. Do you want me to try and see if V-Bridger works? In which... Oh god, I'm gonna have to make so many adjustments. Either way, we'll see. Should I try using V-Bridger? Fuck it, you know what? We'll try using V-Bridger. Speaking of which, hold on. Let me go on Twitter real quick. Anyway, gonna turn that off. 'Cause crusts. And you know what? Do I really want to show on Twitter? Fuck it. I did an oopsie. Fair enough. By the way, what is what? What is what? What is what? You can make folder to be more organized. Nah. You know, most of those files that are like blank, like hold on. These blank oh fuck, hold on. Can I like There you go. Like most of these files back here, they're like yeah. Most of these files that you see here that are like white, all of those used to be games that were installed on my Steam. Or from my Steam. Yeah. Oh my god. And all of it's just like gone because I went ahead and I reformatted my disk. It's gonna be such a pain trying to install all of that. But like the ones that I've restored, like VTube Studio. Wait, I have 2 VTube Studios. Shit. Either way, there's like VTube Studio there, V-Bridger, I think that's VTube? I don't know. Paper Lily, I went ahead and reinstalled all those. Wait, why is Valorant on there? I just realized that's on there. Hello, Breezy. I did an oopsie and deleted my D-Disc. Quickly, I just watched an ad to get here and now I have to watch 3 more. I'm sorry, super duper. Hello, Elringo. Did you thought that formatting meant other things? Oh gosh, hold on. I gotta tell you, the Valorant detected opinion discarded. Okay, to be fair, I have not played Valorant in ages, okay? Also, I don't know if I already said hello, Breezy. How are you all, by the way? Either way, dear fucking Christ. It was Pange. Horrendously Pange. Hold up, I wanna... wrong thing. Oh well, I'm too lazy to get the link now. Oh god. I don't know if I actually, like... Don't know, wait, hold on, wait. No, like... You guys want to know how I even went to reformat my disc in the first place? Like... My sister is stirring. Hold on. So y'all want to know how I came to reformat my disc in the first place? So... Oh my god. The moment you touched Valorant, it became tainted. Oh, you don't even know the half of it. Bro, during COVID, I grinded Valorant as if I was like a fucking good player. I was not. The moment I started to get serious with Valorant was the moment Valorant Denna awakened. And we don't talk about Valorant Denna, okay? V for Valiant of the Demonic Core if you do know. Is that what the V stands for in Valorant? Did you use voice chat? I mean, look, it's for communication purposes, okay? You use communication to try and coordinate stuff, so I tried. How toxic was Valentina? We don't talk about Valentina in these parts, okay? Okay? I don't know if I want to tell you. Either way, the only way you'll ever get toxic Denna is if I actually got that serious at playing Valorant. Psychic power? What? That's how I knew. Oh god. But bro, you know, the irony of actually me formatting my disc, the reason why I even did it in the first place was to update my Xbox One. Tell us about Val. No, I'm not. No, we're moving on from Valorant. No. Lord. But like, the reason why I formatted my fucking D-disc was because I wanted to update my Xbox. How and why? Oh lord. Why CSGO is forgotten. Yeah, exactly. How does one relate to the other? I don't know, someone brought up Valorant because, or like, I guess I brought up Valorant because I like spotted like over here that like, I realized Valorant was there, but like, Valorant was on my D-disc that I formatted. Hello Mothy, how are you? Why am I whispering? My sister's asleep. It's late at night and my sister's asleep. I'm talking about the drive related to the Xbox. Oh, you wanna know? Well, it all started when it all started when I was taking care of my brothers, and I was upstairs where all the like, what do you call it? The CDs for the game consoles are, right? So you know, you got like Xbox, PlayStation games all on CDs in that cabinet, right? And I went through and I looked through all the Xbox games and like, oh my god, it's Diablo 3. You know, I kinda wanna play Diablo 3. I wanna play Diablo 3 today on the Xbox One. And so I went ahead, booted up the Xbox, and put the Diablo 3 disc in. But I can't play it. You know why? My account had parental controls. I am over the age of 18, so I no longer need parental controls. Now, so I asked my dad, yo, can I remove the parental controls? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. And so I go through the settings and try to turn off parental controls. But you know what that needs? That's right, guys, it needs the internet. Because apparently the Xbox didn't have internet at all. Like, nothing. Nada. And so I went to turn on the internet, but guess what that needs? An Xbox update. I'm sorry if this explanation is long-winded, but Jesus fucking Christ. Average console experience. Yeah, and so I went ahead and updated my Xbox. And you know, in that time I actually went ahead and also got my Midas cup that I ordered. I don't know if y'all saw on Twitter. Hold on, can I show you all the cup I got from well, not from Midas, I mean I ordered it myself with my own money. So hold on. Like, hold up. Let me show you guys, because I want to show you all, like, yeah, fuck, no, not that, this, and then go here, how's that? Nope, not that. No, I do not want to, though. I don't want to capture VTube Studio. Let me capture Firefox, please. I'm begging. Oh, there it is. Can I? There it is. Oh god, hold on. Oh. There we go. You guys want to see flesh posting? Either way, look at this adorable thing. I like this thing. Like, look at that cup. It is adorable. And I loved it. So I went ahead, bought it, and I drank it. No, it's not piss. It is not piss, okay, guys? Of all things, I know it. Look, I know the drink is yellow, but it's not piss. It's fucking lemonade. Okay, in all seriousness, like, shame on you for thinking it's cow piss. But in all seriousness, I took like a little bit of lemon juice, added like iced tea in it, like the iced tea powder you get, and then I just diluted it with water. Yeah, actually, why is that oddly very specific? It should not be that specific. Cease, get out of here. And so I went ahead and enjoyed my juice and drew while I waited for the Xbox update, right? At least leave the lemon in there. Not like I had whole lemons to use. I use like lemon juice from a bottle is the thing, so either way, like, and so I went ahead and tried updating my Xbox, right? But the update didn't work at all. Like, at all. It crashed, it restarted, and it was like, oh no, the Xbox won't update, would you like to troubleshoot? And so I tried restarting the Xbox again to try and update it, and it still ran into a trouble, and so I restarted it again, and nothing. So I went and researched, how does one fix my Xbox not updating? Well, the other solution was updating it offline. And so, in order to do that, I needed a USB to go ahead and transfer the update on it. No. Christ. Iced tea plus lemonade is tasty. Actually, though, sounds like a skill issue. Unfortunately, yeah. The price of the Diablo 3, indeed, though. And so I went ahead and installed it, but then I realized, wait a second, the USB I'm using, for some reason, has two partitions in it. And so, instead of it having one singular storage area, it had two. And so I tried searching up how to go ahead and fix that. And since I can't use my dad's PC for that because he has way too many fucking things, like it's too many storage devices on his PC for some reason. Like, it's not even a gaming PC. He has like two different fucking PCs, like taped to one monitor that you can switch between, and both of them have so many fucking storage devices. Like, and it's just what? It's full of pirate treasure. It's just full of pirate treasure. That's all I'm saying. Then troubleshooting sounds like a terrible idea. Actually, though. You gotta appreciate Blizzard, actually. So everything needed an update. So, and like, my USB, because it had two different partitions, it couldn't fit the Xbox update. So I went to my PC, and I went ahead and I plugged my USB in, right? And then I searched up how to fix my USB having two partitions and merge it to one single partition. And oh god, that went horribly wrong. And so I went ahead and tried the first method, which was inputting commands in the command panel in administrator mode. And this is how you know it's all going wrong. Oh Christ. So if I went ahead and insert, so like apparently my PC already has two different, no, not two different, it has one whole disk right, that it currently has that it uses. It's called disk 0, and it contains my D drive as well as my C drive as well as two different others, but like I don't think they really need to be mentioned. I don't really know what they're used for either. But why not a GUI? What's a GUI? I don't know what that is. I do not know how to tech, okay? I'll say that. But oh my lord. Who the fuck? Cuba, shut the fuck up. We're not talking about Roblox. We're talking about how I let me yap about me, like, not being able to fucking... I know where this is going. Yeah. So I went ahead and selected disk 1 and cleared it and tried to make it the primary portion, but then I looked at my USB and like, hold on a second, this didn't work. Why aren't they working? And so instead of maybe troubleshooting it for a different one, I tried selecting disk 0 as well and see if that works. Well, as you can tell, that did not go well. Graphic interface / command / not command line. I don't know how to work that. Either way, in the end, I did ask for some help on like a freaking... Yeah, I did ask for troubleshooting help. And dear god, I managed to get it fixed somehow. Somehow. I don't know how, but I managed to. Oh my lord. And so... yeah, I went through a whole bunch of troubleshooting and I cleared my entire, reformatted my entire D disk and like nothing was left off of it. And I was fucking devastated because that not only had like secondary files that like had videos that I really liked, the, you know, like clips and other memories and stuff, and especially a folder containing a bunch of stuff me and my sister worked on. And I like sat there just like when I realized that like, oh shit, all my stuff was gone from my D disk, I was like, I mean, I got the disc back now, but at what cost? And I just sat there for a second, just, or not even a second, it was like a whole 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I'm not sure. I can hydrate. Look, to be fair, I was very devastated, but I do remember that thank god I actually did save most of the things that I thought I deleted on that disk on a separate external hard drive. Like, I was devastated, but then when I realized that, I'm like, wait a second, and I plugged that in and I was like, oh, thank fucking god. I looked through my files because like it's like an external disk my dad gave to me some time ago while I was like troubleshooting my PC since it kept crashing and everything, right? And because like I also went ahead and stored most of my files that like I went ahead and like saved my like, you know, my drawing files, photos, and like videos, etc. And why did I, you know, actually you know what really dumb thing I also saved on there? I saved the entire download of Degrees of Ludity on there too. Not like I play it often, but I completely forgot I saved it on there. Oh my god. External disc. Yeah, actually, the external disc came in clutch because I like checked through and it's like, okay, it's not updated, but it has most of the things that I saved on there. Like, thank fucking god. Oh my lord. And even after finding that out, I still had to like sit there with like the shock of losing everything and like me being a dumbass and then like fucking just sitting there and then realizing that, oh thank god I still have files. The fucking shock from that whole experience just had to leave me just like groaning and just like sighing in relief at the same time. Like, I was in pain from the roller coaster of emotions, that's all I'll say. Christ. And I still hate the fact that this was all to try and update my Xbox One console just to play Diablo 3. Cause like after transferring the lost files onto my D-Disk, I went ahead and reinstalled Steam. I think I might have to go through a couple games and try get those saves back, like Paper Lily, Persona 4, but otherwise I should be fine. Did I update it though? Did I update my Xbox One? No. Even after all that, I updated it offline, and the result, it still came to an error. So I went through all that trouble for nothing. I'm gonna cry, I swear to god. Like, bitch, you've got to be kidding me. The irony that I did all this to try and play Diablo, and still then I went through all the trouble of deleting my files and like getting them back. Only for my fucking Xbox to not update still. It still went into trouble even if I tried updating it offline. It isn't about playing Diablo 3, it is about the friends we made on the way. What fucking friends did I make from deleting my files? I basically deleted an entire Minecraft world. Okay, no, actually I never really played Minecraft on single player now that I think about it. But, oh god, I'm gonna have to reinstall some Minecraft mods. External disk coon. Actually though, you know, I've been oh my god. You know, all the while this was happening, like, if my dad found out I accidentally reformatted my disk, he would have been so fucking mad. Oh my god, because the entire time this is happening, like, my dad was like trying to help me here, like, use this USB, and said no way, actually use this one, because like all of his USBs had something on there, and I'm like, I'm just gonna use my USB, okay? It's fine, it'll be fine, okay? And so I went ahead and tried to reformat it while my dad's trying to troubleshoot the TV downstairs as well. Because that entire day was just troubleshooting. I'm not even joking, I didn't even have time to do anything else. Like, at all. I was troubleshooting my disc, I was troubleshooting the Xbox, and I was trying to troubleshoot my USB. My dad was trying to troubleshoot the TV downstairs. It was chaos in my opinion. Like, dear lord, like... Oh, what was it? Oh, what is this? Oh, no. No. There. And you did not call- look, Kibano, I will say, as much as I appreciate your help, I don't want to rely on you as my, like, go-to caller. I don't want to bother you all the time. If anything, it's one of the things I dislike the most, and it's like just bothering people in general, if that makes sense. I'm not one to like go ahead and try to bother people usually. I mean, you look at me on Twitter. Thank you for the posture. Like, look at me on Twitter. You see me interacting with a whole lot of people. I mean, I don't talk to Iron Mouse or Shekai or like any other Chuba that's like on my level. Let's see Twitter. At least I rarely do anyway. I try to, I'm not good at it. I don't really like going out of my way to bother most people. Twitter? Oh no. Okay, look, I've always had Twitter, okay? Just because of you, I'm going on Twitch right now. I am going on my fucking Twitch, and I am going to add a freaking... what do you call it? I'm going to add a flippin' where's the no, not that channel point, and I'll go here. I'm going to go to the fucking hydrating posture check, and I'm going to put a freaking I'm going to put a cooldown on that. Jesus Christ. Like 5 minutes, okay? I'm not gonna have you spam that, I swear to God. You all do not. Fucking ASMR mode is just sister sleeping. It's not just my sister, it's like late at night. So it should be my brother, my mother. Hopefully. At least I'm pretty sure most of my family's asleep. And you redeem British and un-British. Good job. Thank you for making me British, Ozzy. I hope you'll enjoy this, won't you? What was I talking about? I forgot. Before I'm talking about I was talking about how I don't really like bothering people because Cubano was like, oh yeah. It is wonderful that it is a wonderful day, isn't it? Indeed it is. There's your collective posture check. So let's hear the history about you nuking your disc. A little late on that. But like, if anything, the majority of the story is that, or TLDR, if I really want to try and shorten it, I tried updating my Xbox because I wanted to play Diablo 3. It didn't update, so I tried troubleshooting by doing offline, but then like I had to download it on my USB, or the update on my USB, but then I realized, wait a second, my USB has 2 portions built into it for some reason, which it didn't have before, so I went ahead and tried troubleshooting it on my PC. And so I did some command lines that hopefully should have helped it turn into one whole portion, and I fucked up, and I apparently went ahead and cleared my D-disk instead. But in the end, I basically went ahead and got to troubleshoot it at either way and fixed my USB and my D-disk, and I got to install the Xbox update on my USB. Only for it to still not update. You use disk management for that. I know, I didn't know that. Look, Google is a wild place. It did not tell me that I can do that. And I was kind of pissed that it didn't. Porian actually did help me a little bit on that, I'll say that. A little bit. Cubano, look, it's not that I hate you, I don't like bothering people, but like at that time I'm like, oh god. Level 54-0 is gone now. What's level 54-0? I don't know what that is. ちょっと待ってね。Either way, like, yeah, that I'm going to cry in the corner like an I'm sorry, Cubano. Do you want the head pat? The character from Borderland. Fun fact, I only played through like a small part of the beginning of the Borderlands. And even then, I'm pretty sure it was only the prologue. I never played the rest. You're welcome. I'm sorry, baby. But the rest of the day was also like just troubleshooting. Like I got off of work and I troubleshooted a whole bunch of things as well as my dad did too. Because at the same time I was trying to troubleshoot my disc and trying not to let my dad find out. My sister knew because like I trust her to not tell my dad at least. Because Christ, there'd be so much yelling if he found out. He'd be yelling just like, Dinner, what the fuck did you do? Jesus fucking Christ. Not like I actually would have cried, but I would be dying inside. Like, I'm sorry, look, I'm trying my best, okay? Hello, Exane. But crusts. I was just talking about an entire day where I was just troubleshooting stuff. But like during the time I was troubleshooting my D-disc, my dad came in and was like, by the way, you guys wanted a printer, right? Right? And so he came into mine and my sister's room with a printer in hand in a box. And since I was busy troubleshooting my D-disc, because Jesus Christ, I'm a dumbass, I had to like ask my sister to try and do it herself, and she got a little pissy because she's not really sure on how to do all these things right. Hello, Skittle Shoes. How are you? Welcome back. Oh, but Lord. So, like, after all this was done, my sister didn't really do much work on the printer. Like, yeah, she, like, plugged it in and everything, but, like, the rest of the printer wasn't really, well, set up. Hello, Nate. Misa fine, just woke up. Oh, good morning. Or good evening? Night? Not sure. Mud pigeon. We don't use that language here, alright? Perfectly timed printer. Actually, but since I was trying to, like, not have my dad, like, you know, find out that I was trying to fix my D-disc, I'd have to, like, switch tabs constantly, just like, oh yeah, no, I'm not doing anything on my PC, yep. I'm not doing anything, don't worry about it. I definitely did not erase all the files on my D-disc on accident, right guys? I was so on edge. Christ. But after all was said and done, the last thing I had to do for the day was troubleshoot the printer. Printers are evil, yeah, I've heard. Morning, 6 in the morning. Goodness me. Well, good morning to you. Inkjet printers are evil, some lasers are fine. Well, this was the ink kind. Tell your dad I did it, I don't care. My dad will personally dox you to go to your house, where you are, where you're at your job. He will drive there and go ahead and massacre you all across the road, decapitate you of your head, your arms, your limbs, same thing, but like still, he's going to rip out your organs and splay them across the road, crazy. And then on top of that, he'll put a pirate flag. That's fine, I don't want to live forever. Okay, buddy. But you're still going to live. Either way, I'm not telling my dad that you did it. I did it, okay? I'm not going to tell anyone else that it was their fault. It was mine, and mine alone. Good luck to him. Breeze is well armed. And what is my dad gonna do? Use a gun? Oh wait, that's not allowed in Canada. Sounds like an average. Oh fuck. Hold on. Fucking hell. Hold on. Something got in my eye. Oh Christ. That hurts. That hurts severely. Hold on. Let me check in the mirror real quick. Ow! Christ! Ow. think a lash got in my eye the wrong way. Christ almighty, ow. More than one, probably. Oh my lord, that hurt. Christ. Ow. I think it's gone. Hopefully. But crusts, that hurt. Then is that gonna toolie us? Then in pain, but her model looks so happy. Yeah, no, my tracking is haywire since my YouTube studio settings reset a little, so I gotta like figure it out a little. Isn't syrup theme in Canadian? I don't know. Nothing can end whatever you're doing faster than something in your actually though. But man, that printer, bro, that printer, like I got it, like me and my sister got it, and like we set it there, and then like I had to go through and read the manual since apparently, in my sister's words, I ain't reading all that. So I had to be the one to read it, please. I know you're all pissy that you couldn't get the printer set up since I was busy, but please. さ、何これ? ちょっと待ってね. Like, at least try, question mark? Like, I know I'm busy, but like, read, maybe? In the end though, I did get her to help a little bit. Dust blast. Yeah, we'll get the dust out of my eyes. What if I went ahead and blasted my eye with sand to get rid of the dust? You know, with a sand blaster. As if that's actually going to help. Erosion in my eye. Delicious. Oh my lord. But either way, I like to rinse my eyes. I don't. I hate getting water in my eyes. It hurts. Yeah, like, getting water in your eyes also hurts for me. Another reason why I can't swim, I hate opening my eyes underwater because it hurts. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's like definitely a sensation to get used to, and I don't like it personally. Google go. No, I don't like using goggles either. Cause like it ends up not fitting, and then like the water still gets in my eyes and like into the goggles, so I don't use it at all. Crusts. Can I talk about the printer still? I know I keep like going on tangents upon tangents, but like I still kind of want to talk about the printer because like that entire day was crazy for me. Like Christ. Anyway, I'm going back to my slumber. Okay, have a good rest, IBN. And sleep well. Interesting conundrum? What is? The day? Curses upon day? No. I hope you have sweet dreams. May thy dreams be the most delightful upon the earth. You dare curse me? Fuck you. How about I bless you instead? I will turn your curses into blessings. Like, to be fair, I used to be an angel, okay? Despite how I look, I used to have wings and a halo, okay? Want a fun fact? Sure, pass me. Shoot. Oh, I just wanna check something real quick. But yeah, I did get the printer set up with help of my sister, and so we tried printing something, and nothing printed. Not well. The only things that were relatively working were the blue part of the cartridge and the yellow part of the cartridge. My solution? Keep trying to print stuff and hopefully that brings more ink out. I tried cleaning up the cartridges too and it did not work. We told our dad and he was like, oh, bring them here, and like he washes them underwater. I'm like, huh? Huh? This is allowed? This is allowed? But eventually, yeah, he washed and gave it back to us, and we tried again, and it worked a whole lot better. Only problem was the magenta ink was not coming out, and all the things my sister wanted to print was the majority of it was pink. So when she printed it out, it was like all green, blue, yellow, and black. No signs of pink at all. After World War II, the Russians partied so hard they ran out of vodka. Like nationally, or like everywhere, or just one region. What's more fun now that you aren't an angel? Wait, what do you mean what's more fun now that I'm not an angel? I don't know. I got these pretty cool glowing eyes now with no pupils. Yeah, that's right, my eyes don't have like the black center in the middle compared to other people. Nationally, considering Russia is a wide place, I'm surprised everybody actually ran out of alcohol. Vodka. Like crusts. Was they black wings in Halo? No, they were white. Like, hold on. Do you want to see the where is it? You wanna see the picture? Cause oh, I just realized I turned off the music. My bad. Like, hold on here. Let me find it real quick. Save pictures. Go down here. Like, this is back when I was in high school, right? Like, oh shit. This is what I used to look like. Look at me, am I not cute? There is an alternate version of that. I don't know if I've already shown this on stream before, but where are you? Where are you? Doko? Doko ne? Doko ni iku no? There you are. There you go. The soulless piss. They are not piss eyes, excuse you. Sure, but yeah, there you go. That is what I used to look like back in high school, fun fact. Not actually IRL, but like, you get what I mean. Oh my lord. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, you know, while my dad was like washing the ink cartridges, he kept wiping the cause like the multicolored ink was all in one cartridge. Yeah, like all 3 colors are in one cartridge. And so he like kept wiping it on this paper towel, and like he showed me like, hold on, I think some of the magenta is also coming out. Like, look at this. And like he hands me the paper towel, and I'm like all I could see on that paper towel was blue, green, and yellow. You know? And like he wiped it several times, so honestly, all I could say in that one moment was like, Dad, all I can see on this paper towel is the Ukrainian flag. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm not wrong. I mean, it's blue and yellow. Am I right? Am I wrong? It looks like it. Oh lord. Her downfall began when she laid eyes on an emo boy. Oh, you wish. I actually still gotta finalize the law now that I think about it. Also, hello Raymond. How are you? Oh, crusts, man. Seriously though, that day was wild. And I just spent like 49 minutes rambling on it. Oh, crusts. Like, what else can I even say? Like, I don't even know. Like, I've been biting my tongue on that entire thing. Either way, I'm looking forward to tomorrow because I'm taking my sister out, which honestly, I wish I could have streamed more this week, but like, I was going to make a schedule, but I couldn't decide what to do on any day. And what do you call it? Like this week was my sister's birthday, so like, you know. So I went ahead and like, you know, told my sister happy birthday, and then like today's Friday, and so we had a celebration with like her friends coming over, my mom getting a cake. You know, actually what's wild, when it was my sister's birthday at school, oh god, hold on. At school, you know, one of my sister's friends gave her an entire cake for her birthday. It was a small cake, but you know, like, when my sister thought like he gave her a cake, she thought it'd be one slice. She like takes a look in the box, and no, it was not one slice, it was an entire cake. Like, Christ. Indeed, happy birthday to her. You want to try and guess when her birthday is? I'd say that law-wise we're just dead people in hell chilling with you. Nay, I don't think that's the case. Nah, you're all Capridens, what can I say? You are all my goat companions. Berry chantilly cake is the best. What's that? I've never heard of that. If anything, the cake that I like the most probably is the one that I've had earlier today, which is an interesting cake to say the least, because it was mostly whipped cream, I think, with like mangoes, liquid chocolate on the top. Was it graham crackers, or was it like some sort of wafers as the layers of the cake? Because it was hard. It definitely wasn't cake, like soft cake that you'd usually get. So nah, I ain't no good. Too bad you are now. There have been some people like wondering, or like, would it be wondering, or like trying to like change the fan name from like Capridens, like Denetics or Denophiles. I'm just saying, if you guys are Denophiles, then technically you all are here to groom me. And no, not in any shape, way. I'm just saying, like, I'm a sheep, right? Wait, no, I mean, no. I mean, I'm a goat, right? I mean, you guys would want to go ahead and groom my fur, right? I mean, look, I groom my tail myself just to make it as fluffy for you guys, okay? Where do Capridens come from? Like lore-wise, or like where'd the name come from? Berry chantilly is white cake with vanilla cake, berries, and cream cheese roll. Oh, I think I've seen some of those. I've never had it before though. Denophiles would imply sexual attraction, so no. What do you mean, yes? I'm not a sheep. Do not the goat, okay? I'm no sheep. I'm not a sheep, I swear. Oh my god. Guys, please, I'm no sheep. I'm just a goat. Look, I'm sorry, it was just a slip of the tongue. Do not share me. Do not use me for wool. I'm never getting out of this, am I? Fuck you all. I slipped my tongue once or twice, and you guys are like, oh my god, she's a sheep. Hello Chilean, welcome back. I saw on Twitter you're smart enough to format a full drive. Indeed I am. I am so very smart, guys. Say something only a goat would say. I like to eat things off the ground. You know. I was on call with a friend the other day, and like my sister was in the background. And in the midst of the call, I'm like, oh my god, it's a french fry, and I like pick it off the ground and I eat it, and they're like, hold, wait, did you just eat a french fry from the ground? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I know where it's been, so like, it's safe to eat. And like my sister chimes in, what the fuck? You'd eat? You ate a french fry from off the ground? I'm like, yeah, and they both go off on me But like they both go off on me eating a French fry from the ground. Like, dear God. Oh. Sorry. Actual goblin. It is not goblin behavior. How good are you at climbing 89-degree slopes? Pretty good, actually. They should have looked upon you with eyes of pity. Why not? Look, it's a waste of food to throw it away. I will eat it. That's a good fry. Don't. Yeah, exactly. See, look, Breezy has a good point here. Okay. We are not sheep shaggers here. What are sheep shaggers? What's a shagger? Can you guys hear the background noise? I'm sorry if you guys can. It seems my brother's throwing another tantrum. Look, back to the Capradens. Where are we and where do we come from? That is a good question. I never actually went ahead and tried writing the lore for you guys now that I think about it. Oh Lord. I thought he was already asleep. No, it's not that he's getting beaten or about to be. He's throwing another tantrum. Which honestly, I really shouldn't be surprised. It happens often. I feel like my brother might be a little too spoiled. Then again, that goes with all my brothers. Too spoiled, can't take no for an answer, and they're like, eeh, and they throw a huge tantrum about it. Well, time to start working out. Wait, why? Hold on, who's working out? Then is making mitosis. What is mitosis? Hold on. Maybe Capradens are dinospawns? Okay, hell no. Like, hold on. You know, cause like, one thing I've always kind of just wanted was to like, if I ever were to have like a fan name or a fan mascot, then like, I'd at least want to make it easy to draw, you know? And like, okay, I don't know if a Capraden is even easy to draw now that I think about it. Oh my lord. And so this is how you guys, well, I just want to say that yes, this is my daily life at my house. Always noisy with background noise somewhere. Oh, you're awake? Did thing to wake you up? Nah. I think she's gone back to sleep. Great Latino roleplay stream. Latino roleplay. Maybe Capradens come from the Capraden dimension? No. Invest in earplugs. You guys will be able to hear them though. And the reason why I'm not turning on my noise suppression even further is well, you guys probably won't be able to hear me since I'm kind of whispering. So I'm a little concerned that you guys might not be able to hear me. Earplugs for my sanity? No, I'm used to it. Just zone out and read a webtoon or watch an anime or something, I'll be fine. I'd say Denna summons us and slowly builds up an army to take heaven. Actually, you know what? That actually sounds like a good idea. You guys are here to help me take over heaven. You know, I said I'd go ahead and take heaven one day, right? We will go ahead and build maximum state prison in Rome. And we are going to go ahead and build an army from there. We will we'll do experiments. We're going to be a cult down in Rome in Antarctica. And we are going to build an army, and level you guys up using experiments, give you more skills, more abilities, and we are going to take over heaven. God, we are going to go ahead and build a fucking army. The world doesn't need to know. We will do it, okay? You got a good pair of sound isolating headphones? Actually, right now, can you guys hear background music? You can hear background music from my stream, can't you? I can't. I don't have speakers on my PC, nor headphones. So currently I don't really have, you know, I can hear everything that's going on in the background outside. Yeah, let's experiment on it. Okay, only Italians if they've done something bad. And look, Italians are already pretty good. They've made pizza and pasta, okay? Either not, we hear you, or you have to add the ASMR. I am not adding the ASMR tag. Hold on. Oh my god, there's a whole bunch of texts. Give me a second. Let me read the chat. Hold on. There's a whole bunch of you. Only angels get shotguns, it's in the song. No, it's only one angel with a shotgun. Did I ever get a shotgun? Well, I mean, it was pretty fun shooting one, I'll say that. I call dibs on a shotgun. Angels are probably good for skeet shooting. Skeet shooting? What's that? Put it on throne. Wait, hold on. Put a shotgun on throne. I don't think throne will let me. Now, let's pump in with the chemicals, chief. I'm ready to be experimented on. You know, for my birthday, I'm thinking of getting Cult of Lambda and then like also getting the Twitch integration module for it too. Like, you guys would want to be, you know, you guys want to help me build a cult, right? If it makes you feel better, when I first started trucking, I was gone for 4 months. Lived in Texas, and when I came back home to Chirac, I heard my grandparents argue in the morning, then realized they have woken me up every single day from their arguments for the past 24 odd years. It just became normal to me and I never noticed it. Honestly, that's a mood. Like, this household is always so loud. Like, my parents actually get so... what do you call it? They get kind of, well, pretty angry at the smallest of things. Like, oh, you did a small oopsie on your computer? My dad, when he finds out, dinner, what the fuck? And he goes like on, and like, when my brothers do a small fuck up, you know, like as children do, which is normal, my grandmother's like, oh my fucking god, I literally just cleaned that and whatnot, like, can't you guys behave? Like, no, they're children. You really think children know how to behave from the get-go? No, they fucking learn how, and they don't listen. And the reason why is because every single thing that gets told at them, it's almost always yelling, and they get used to it, and they don't want to listen anymore. They tune it out. Like, I know this because I've lived through it. I've learned how to tune out the yelling, and it's so bad. Like, I've tuned it out, but yes, I have learned how to also listen because my mom's like, you heard me, right? And oh god, it's painful to listen to. On my personal computer, yeah. Like, you know, it used to be only my mother that would get so angry, but it's spread through the entire house. So my grandmother, my dad also do it now so often. Anger virus. Actually, they do listen, but you need to respect their agency, not talking down to them. Yeah, like, I try to talk to them as, you know, like any regular being. Like, actually, when I'm the one taking care of my brothers in the morning, you know, like, they've woken up early and no one else is to take care of them, and I hear them upstairs, I'm like, oh my god, no one's taking care of them. Alright, well, I'll get them breakfast or something. And so, you know, I get them breakfast, and, you know, and they listen. They helped me, you know, go ahead and like try and get the food in place. I mean, since they're kids, they're not always on track. Like, thing 2, especially the youngest one, he loves to help, so when I'm taking the dishes out or if I'm washing the dishes, he's like, can I help? Sometimes I'm in a hurry and I'm like, think you can do it another time? Which is a lot, but I do let him help from time to time. Like, one thing about raising children that I know at least is that, like, ad is about to start. No, shut the fuck up, you're snoozing. I'm snoozing the ad for 5 more minutes, okay? Let me yap a bit more. Like, one thing about raising children is that, like, if they want to help when you're young or when they're younger, that's already a good habit. If you deny them of that, then somewhere down the line, then they're just gonna like, oh, they don't need help. Like, they're gonna have it built into their system that they don't want to help, and so they stop trying to help. And so, like, when you ask help from them, they're like, nuh-uh, I don't want to help. And I feel like this happened more with me and my sister, because I knew for a fact that there were times in my childhood that I definitely wanted to help my parents and such, and they're like, no, you're just gonna spill stuff. No, yeah, of course I'm going to spill stuff, but like, still, let me try and help. Like, nobody's calm in this household. It's toxic. I know this. I feel like it's gotten worse over the past some years now. Like, recent years. Since you know, when it was just me and my sister, it was alright. Like, yeah, you know, there'd be like some yelling here and there, because, you know, I didn't do my homework and they got called home. But like, even then, that's like still yelling. COVID made everything worse. Oh god, did it. Being stuck in the house, I know it's definitely made some people like actually kind of lose their mind. You know, you can't really go anywhere else, so you just stay home, staying in bed. I know for a fact that I grinded Valorant during COVID. It was horrible. But like, having my, like, when it was just me and my sister, it was alright, you know. There was like occasional yelling. I mean, still toxic. I personally have grudges. I don't know if I can ever reconcile with my mother, but like, having my 2 brothers around, it made it even worse. So much more worse than it ever really should be. If your kid grew up to be spoiled and intolerant, then they're far too gone and need harsh re-education. Actually, I've tried to tell my parents that, like, you know, I think you guys need to stop spoiling them with toys and time on electronic devices, and they're like, how are they gonna shut up then? And are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Look, I'm sorry, I don't get angry all that much, but this this fucking pisses me off. Okay? You guys absolutely don't know how to take care of children. And dear Christ, Joker moment. Actually, I don't think that's spoiling, but they need a broad variety of activities, not just quiet behind a tablet. Exactly! Because, like, no, they're spoiled because, like, if I try to take away the tablet or I try to turn off the TV, like, let him have the TV, and I'm like, no. And you know what? My parents, my grandmother, they get mad at me for shutting off the TV and letting them, like, cry. Look, I'm sorry that he needs time away from that fucking thing. Okay? Like, people who don't know how to raise children right piss me off. Like, occasional, like, screen time is acceptable. You know, like, maybe an hour daily. That should be the norm. But dear Christ, it pisses me off when they don't. I don't. As someone who got PC at 8, I was pretty addicted to games, but I also did a lot of school and hardware classes, so I learned how to fix computers. Honestly, good on you. But like, as someone who's had like not really much to do as a child, like, I'd be all alone by myself. My mom would restrict my computer, or Fucking ad break. Either way, like, my mom would restrict my computer access, and sure, that's fine. I'd be fine with it. I'd get around with it, but I was lonely. I did not get any attention. Like, barely any. And even if I did, my mom would be pissed at me. Oh, I'd be running around the house, like a child, having fun. My mom pissed at me. And I feel like the worst part for households like these, like, the parents just really just see it as a regular Tuesday. Nothing else. To the child, though, it feels so much more. It feels painful, even. I have so many grudges. I don't even know if I want to go ahead and tell you all. Well, ad start? I don't know. Is pre-roll on or ads on? I'm not sure. Are ads on or off? I can't tell. Super Mario Gravy Boat, thank you for the follow. This hits home. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm talking about a serious topic and like rambling on about my own life when honestly I don't think I even really should. But like I'm sorry if I'm using you guys as a therapist. Like, I really don't need to ramble on about shit like this. But sometimes it just gets to me, and I have to like talk about it a little bit more. This topic does piss me off, I'll say that. Sometimes it's good to let it out. Indeed. It's okay. Thank you all. Well, oh. Fuck ads. No. I have to wait until the ad. Ad kill. How dare you! Oh lord. Hold on. Oh, do I not have my honey emotes anymore? No. No. I've run out of honey emotes. So sad. Alexa, play Despacito. I was a kid who liked games and computers a lot, but I spent quite a bit of time outside also. Helped, I had a couple siblings my age to play with. Mario Bro. I will say, I'm glad at least you got time to actually head out and like, play in the backyard and everything. And friends. My parents would barely let me outside as a kid. I hated it. And so what did I have to turn to? Games. They would not let me outside. Do you get anything from ads? Like revenue? Not a whole lot, but anything's good for me at this rate. Yeah, non-subs are back this. Oh lord. And what's this thing that I missed? Well, maybe not cause dogs, but I think people should be more open about it. But also there's big pushback against trauma dumping and being whiny lately. Actually, I don't like being very, or well, overly open. Overly open. But like, at least I try not to be overly open. But since, I don't want to, like, push anyone from hearing all this and, like, they don't actually want to hear it or anything. I know some people don't really like talking about this stuff. So, I try to tone it down as much as I can, but sometimes I have to go on a rant about it, sorry. Made me learn to share too, sometimes. Really? Caged goat. Actually, except I wanted to be let out of the cage. Seriously, freedom to just want to go outside and do whatever I want, actually spend time with friends. I wish I could have done that more. It's like even throughout high school, my parents wouldn't let me allowed to my friends' houses. like they'd want to know where I'd be after school if I'm late. It was painful. I definitely didn't like it. I don't really like speaking out about most of this stuff since I know I'm sorry if I'm going on and on in circles. I know some people have suffered more than me, and so I don't want to put my own things over others, and like I know some people have talked about this recently that I know of, and like I don't want to put myself over. Either way, yeah. And then when you rely on games, they will get angry at you playing games. Actually, they have, cause like I can't go outside. They get angry at me for asking to go outside, so I go to play games. And I drown myself in video games, and I don't want to do my homework anymore because, Christ almighty, I feel sad, so you know, I want to go ahead and distract myself, play games, and then they get mad at me more, and it's a vicious cycle of them getting mad at me. And just like, I want to be out of this mess. But it's hard when I just want to get away from everything. And I have had a terrible work habit because, like, maybe I really should blame myself since I really can't control myself, my self-discipline, but still, I don't know. Some people have it worse, some people have it better, but for those that relate, it's nice knowing that they weren't alone in their suffering. My parents let me do sex, drugs, ayo, and rock and roll, bro. You know, one time I tried starting a band. It did not work out great. My parents let me go out because they knew I could never. Really? My parents never trusted me at all. Wait, indoor sedentary goat? Supple tender ayo. Okay, cease. I did not mean to post that. Ayo. Freudian slip. Actually, Nate, how could you? I am not to be eaten. Okay? Oh, but Christ. Definitely going up was definitely a bit of a pain, though, I'll say that. I was gonna talk about something else. Oh yeah, right. I don't know if you guys know this, but I tried starting a band in high school, right? And because like we had this extracurricular thing where it's like for bands to go ahead and play. Cause I wanted to be in a band like growing up. Like I wanted to be in one when I was in high school. I couldn't do it first year of high school because apparently, you know, COVID, and we apparently couldn't get together, sadly. Dena on, K-on. I'd like to say this is somewhat tame for Nate. Really? Oh god. I pronounced it Freudian, slip forever and recently my friend bullied me. How was I to know you say it as Freud? To be fair, I'm pretty sure it's because it's named after one of the psychologists in history, if I recall. Like Sigmund Freud, I think? I'm not sure. Either way, I started a band with people I did not know well, right? And like, despite me, because like, one of the things I have wanted to do is be a lead singer in a band. Maybe try and play guitar, and I do have a guitar. Am I good at playing guitar? No. I'm not good at playing guitar, but I do try. But I do like singing. I love singing, if anything. I should really try and make a cover and maybe do monthly karaoke, see how that goes. I don't think I've been able to do karaoke in a while. Then I had high school during COVID. It's over. I'm old Maxingy. I am boomer pill, it's over. Oh my god. I'm sorry, bro. YouTube tutorials carry hard if you want to do guitar. Actually though, but like you need consistent practice to like have your fingers develop the cartilage it needs to like hold the strings correctly, and constant practice. And if there's one thing I suck at horrendously, it is consistency. I procrastinate things so much that I procrastinate procrastination. Oh, you know, I'll procrastinate this by like playing a game, but like I'll procrastinate on playing the game by reading this thing on my phone instead. It's an endless cycle. Procrastinating, procrastination. You know, I think that's why my username is literally denial lay. I deny myself being able to go ahead and like be consistent by denying myself of procrastination by procrastinating. It's so bad. Is a Lamashal cool? I don't know. Uh-oh, it's time for the cursed shower thought of the day. Back in the day, quick cereal had shapes, however, now they're just puffs and spears. However, what if we simply can no longer see the shapes anymore because tricks are for kids? Swole will return with more cursed shower thoughts of the day. Thank you for the cursed fact, Swole. On my ADHD? Having mentioned that I tried getting tested for ADHD by a professional, but my parents talked to the doctor so much to convince them that I don't have ADHD and I was merely copying from Percy Jackson. And so the physician didn't even try to diagnose me. Like, at all. Thank you, mother and father. So many people have actually, like, my friends, people that I barely known, have come to me and have said, like, you probably have, like, ADHD, and I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm not going to, like, openly admit it and, like, say I'm self-diagnosed. I most likely have it. What can I do? I want to move out, but like my job's not paying enough and I still gotta go to college. I'll get it though, it's so hard to enter the cycle of perpetual motion when you're doing it for yourself. There's something wrong in our brains, there really is. Like when you get used to something, like actually, you know, I've heard when people turn like 30, if I recall, they're so used to where they are that they fear change at that point. Like, they don't want to, like, change, you know, their entire thing. Like, of course, this isn't for every 30 or so year old. But, like, I've heard anyway, like, they're so used to where they are that they don't really want to change, you know? Like, their actions, their location even, that sometimes they're so... what do you call it? They're so hung up that, like, where they are is already good enough and they don't really improve anymore. I don't know. Of course it's not for everyone. Do you have insurance? You can get a diagnosis online now thanks to COVID. You can? I'm not sure. Either way, I don't know if I want to get meds. Like... I have heard that like meds mess up your brain quite a lot, but if I do get an actual diagnosis, because I don't know if I do have autism, but some people have also mentioned that I might also have it. I'm not entirely sure, but I don't know. Not that much even if you don't have insurance. Is that for like US only or is that for Canada too? Cause Canada, yeah. Most humans are wired to hate change, but we still seek novelty. Oddly enough, yeah. You know, oh shit. You know, one odd genre of anime that I do like is isekai. One thing I hate about isekai is that most of the isekai plots are so fucking similar. You get transferred into the another world, and oh, you meet this girl, and then this girl, and then you go ahead and try to beat the main villain and progress through, go on an adventure, and it feels because like most isekai, I swear, it's harem. I hate it. So OP, actually. Actually, oddly enough, like, isekai is a Japanese genre, right? There is another genre out there. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's pretty similar. And, it's Korean. If you've ever been on Webtoon and read Webtoons, there's so many, Korean Webtoons out there. It's not that you get transferred to another world. No. You get granted, like, stats and levels as if you were from a game, but in the current world you live in. Like, ever heard of solo leveling? There's been so many of that, and I'm pretty sure it's all generated from solo leveling, I think? But either way, like, either that or maybe just a Korean culture of MMOs, I'm not sure. There have been non-stimulant nets too. I don't know. I'll have to look into that more. Lately, fantasy has been coming back into fad. Really? If you don't mind old anime, 12 Kingdoms was a weird isekai with a female MC. You know, another thing that I've hated about isekai is that most MCs as well have been male. You know, if I'm getting a female MC for once, I'll fucking take it at this point. I need some sort of difference because, dear Christ, so much isekai have been so plain. Except for maybe a couple of cooking ones. I like... I'm sorry, I like cooking anime, okay? Record of Lodos War is one of my favorite fantasy anime. Really? Oh. I don't know if this counts as fantasy, but like, The Promised Neverland. I feel like I speak so highly of it now. It's like, okay, I've always speak highly about it because I genuinely love The Promised Neverland. I'm like starting to rewatch it again as of recent, and honestly, I love it. Genuinely. Season 1 was the best fucking thing ever created. Anything that's like thriller, fantasy, maybe like mystery, I'd like that. And like, I feel like The Promised Neverland is like a blend of that, especially thriller elements. It's catered for males. Yeah, not wrong, but what about the females, guys? Don't forget the gender swap isekai. Oh god. Reincarnated into another world with my smartphone. Reincarnated into the world as a slime. Reincarnated into another world as a sword. Reincarnated into another world as a vending machine. Like, I don't know what else to say. They're trying, okay? By the way, Wistoria is a fantasy shonen with art through a female lens. Well, it's kind of gay, but the fight scenes are fire. Okay, I definitely gotta write these down at one point. I've been obsessed with Freyren. I've left it playing every night during sleep. I will say that is definitely a comfy anime. It's not isekai, but it's definitely fantasy that's like abnormal, you know? You might like it, one of the MCs is a lady elf. Really? Oh my god. Promised Neverland was surprisingly optimistic. Actually, the first season was absolute gold, and I loved it. Wait, are we derailing your life by offering anime recs? No. You're not. Restaurant to Another World was good, really? I might try and see about that one. I have seen it around. Sometimes I'm not sure. You know, like, I've wanted to go ahead and like watch something new, but at the same time I'm like, do I really want to watch this? Trying to stock a convenience store in another world. Wait, already been done. Oh god. Okay, but tell me this. Has there ever been an isekai where the main character was a VTuber? You know, I've had a small obsession with inserting VTubers into plots they really shouldn't be. Have you ever heard of Percy Jackson? You know, their world is built upon, oh god. Their world is built upon, you know, like modern day, like New York with the the Olympians as gods. And, you know, it takes place mostly outside, but what if you went ahead and made a main character in that world a weeb? A total fucking weeb that says Chotomate IRL and is obsessed with anime. Would it be cringe? Would it be interesting? Like, there's already a VTuber isekai. Has there actually a name? Or at least a streamer one? Oh lord. Yeah, I know that there's a VTuber anime currently airing, but what if you inserted it into urban fantasy, or just fantasy in general, you know? Reincarnated as an IRS agent after my VTuber debuted. Is that what it's called? But that's probably on Wattpad. It's not on Wattpad actually, trust me, I've checked. If anything, you know, unironically enough, I would have written that if I stayed in my Percy Jackson rebound even longer than I did. Powerful cringe. Actually, not real yet. If only. How about a male streamer who gathers a yandere? Okay, if it's harem, I'm not reading that shit. I'm sorry. I hate harem. We talking Percy Jackson? Kind of. Because I was talking like, what if you inserted a fucking weeb as a character into the world of Percy Jackson? My lord. I feel like it'd be horrendous. And like, I was asking, like, would it be cringe or would it be like interesting to see? And you know, oh god, do I really want to talk like one reason as to why I call myself the demon of envy? If I really wanted to try and compare it, it's similar to just isekai in general. I have the power of the Greek gods and anime on my side. Depends on what cabin they're in, because I can absolutely see myself doing a water dragon jutsu if I was a son of Poseidon. But what if they were perhaps in the Apollo cabin, Kextra? Nah. Be the change you want to see in the world. Write a VTuber fantasy and like that. Bro, if anything, Merryweather should hire me. I can go ahead and make plots, and I can like probably go ahead and like ramble on about an entire plot that I came up in my head in like the span of like a few hours just by thinking of like things I can insert into it. And if it makes it interesting, I'll make it interesting, okay? Like we go on a call, I go ahead, tell him the ideas I had, and like he can write it down with his what's his words per minute? Oh god, nobody actually tell Merryweather that I said any of that. I don't know if I want to tell him that I attempted to write a Astroline self-insert fanfic. I don't even know if I wanted to. I don't even know if I want to go into that. Fireball introduces Fire Dragon Roar. Oh my god. Son of Olympus training to be Goku. Or just be Jam. Or just Jam Hatsune Miku doing the sings alongs. Actually, you know, while I was planning the plot of the Percy Jackson fanfiction, I came across the wiki. And apparently, depending on what was it? Depending on your genes, how much you get from the god, apparently there's a range of powers you can get. Apparently, for one, Apollo, you can. Yeah, for Apollo, like, apparently you can have a warm glow or something. Like, you can actually physically glow. Your words can have meaning if you sing, and like, you know, what was it? What was the Pokemon move in Discharge? Or the Pokemon move in Pokemon. I think it was the electric move Discharge. Imagine that, but like with your voice. Apparently that is a thing that you can do as a child of Apollo and Percy Jackson. I don't know if it's actually pure fandom or if it's like canon. I'll say that. Do I really want to talk about the cringe fanfiction that I tried to write something like over a year ago when Astroline first debuted? I say cringe mostly. Link it. I'm not linking my Wattpad account. Or should I like make it a redeem? Or like a goal to reach on my birthday? I don't know. If I'm in Athena Cab and I'm not making it to camp, Annabeth spent her entire life being abused, bitten, crawled on, and scarred by giant spiders whenever she went to bed, and honestly I died from a heart attack before I found out I was a half-blood. Honestly, same. I fucking hate spiders. I see a spider crawl on me, I am burning the house. Now question is, do I actually want to go ahead, try to read the fanfiction I wrote, or do I save it for later? That is the question. Oh god. What the hell? What the fuck? I leave Twitter for like an hour and a half, and I leave Twitter for an hour and a half and I get 17 notifications, guys. What the hell? Lord. Hold on. Hold on. Unfortunately, I did lose my old account, so I can't exactly write all of my fanfiction that I had, or read all the fanfiction I did have, but god, do I even wanna? Hold on. Do you guys want me to read fanfiction? Cause I will, if it really comes down to it. I'll say that. Christ. ASMR fanfiction stream? Let's go. Fine, here. Here, I'll like read this thing and I'll put it on screen too. And you know, I went ahead and titled this The Art of Desiderium. So let me pull this up. And like, if you guys know what Astroline is, good job. I don't know if I wanna say any further. Oh god. Hold on. I'm embiggening it. Okay? Okay. We wouldn't know since it's not about which god you'd want as a parent. It all comes down to which god you think your mom and dad could pull. Oh god. I don't think either of my parents would actually be able to pull any. So far, I think my dad would pull Aphrodite and my mom would pull Dionysus. God damn. Are they hot? That's the question. I did this. Unfortunately, you did. This has 5 reads, and you know what, guys? Fuck it, we're reading it together. I can't believe you. Here we go. If like this is not done at all. Like, yeah, there's definitely things here, but I did not finish it, okay? Hey, it's Pit on A. Nuh-uh. Hello, Brittanator. Anyway, fanfiction. The Art of Desiderium. Sinking deeper and deeper, the water roughly caressed you. The pressure of the deep blue slowly squeezed you from the outside in, your limbs drifting after your lone figure as you plunged further down. Even through the rough waves, it offered a silent peacefulness to it. It was suffocating. Lower the surface's light grew dimmer by the second. The empty void of the ocean was dark and lifeless. Unneeded bubbles of air rose from your lungs, slowly getting further away. Breathing wasn't an issue, but even then, clawing and reaching for the surface was merely impossible. It was suffocating. One can only try to stay awake until your eyelids inevitably no longer stay open. Even if a light glared into the room, the hateful remarks and shouts from outside the door are the first thing to register. Whilst laying in bed, the need to get up is unfortunately weighed too light against the bed's persistent attention to stay. The empty hole in the heart would refuse to be filled by any kind of love other than what should have been given as privilege from birth. The constant want to shut it all out and wait until its end kept its pace throughout the years. It wouldn't go away. It is suffocating. Desiderium, an ardent desire or longing. My dad spent his 20s as a model, and my mom comes from a family of winemakers. God damn. In my case, yeah, I don't know how my parents would even pull any. Then as fanfic, unfortunately, yes, I've read fanfics, and I've written them myself. Do I want to read a disclaimer? Either way, I don't know if I'll ever continue this. Well, let me put the chat right here so I can actually read it, and pull this up here so I can read it better, because I don't have my glasses on at the moment, actually. Okay. Oh. Amy100, thank you for the follow. I'm reading this. Astrolight and value other readers, no way, shape, or form my property of own assets, as non-canon to anything I have produced, okay? Hello, how are you doing, Amy? Fanfiction is a variety called a self-insert with a character that represents my feelings in a more exaggerated manner and not myself in its entirety, okay? I'll say that. Chapter 1. A Star in the Sea. A sphere. On a plain of white void, a splotch of grey rose from the ground. It gently tossed and turned, leaving a trail of dews in its wake. Simple, easy, and round. Okay. You better continue it. There's a lot of fanfic writers on my list for making good stories and just abandoning them mid-story. Unfortunately, in my entire day, and like my days are limited, and unfortunately I can only work on so much. And I'm not exactly good at multitasking, much less trying to ask people how to ask other people to work on stuff for me. I'm not good at that. I'm fantastic. How are you all? I'm actually pretty good. I'm reading fanfiction I wrote. The splotch of grey spun and spun, steadily carving itself into a simple ball. Done. The childlike figure huffed, proud of her creation. Now, a cube. Another misshapen ball of grey grew as the figure messed with its dimensions from a small distance. 6 sides, 8 corners, and 12 edges. The blob compressed into itself harder and harder until all of it remained itself was a blob of monochrome paper. Its rounded edges were cut into lines and corners, and only then was the square sheet decompressed out into a cube. A bit harder, but I can manage. A physical sigh could be heard. I'm like trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm reading. And for the last practice of today, a tree. For the third time, a blob rose and contorted. It stretched and shrunk, rounded and cut. It was duplicated and reused over and over, branch after branch, leaf after leaf. After some time, the tree was finished. The child stepped back in silence as she looked upon her creation. A crooked trunk bulged profusely from one side. The small number of branches were barren and lacked a whole lot more misshapen leaves. She observed the tree and her brows furrowed. She looked about the tree, noting the disfigures and the like. It's missing something. She racked her brain to figure out ways to improve on said tree. Morphing the branches about, she twisted, turned, and stretched them, trying to make it better. Alas, it was of no use. The tree remained misshapen. Sighing to herself, she stretched the branch outwards. She had duplicated the cubes from earlier and made a makeshift swing, made solely of rectangular cubes. She sat down and looked up at the void of stars. Although the ground was a plain of pure light, the sky was more vast. It was a sea of black dotted... Sorry. It was a sea of black dotted with stars. Stars made of blank planes, blank ideas of ideas and worlds. Some stars shone brighter, their rays of light reaching others to guide them to their worlds of fantasy. The girl reached her hand out to the sky and closed it as if to try and catch a star. Maybe her ideas and stories would be one of the best out there. Maybe one day loads of people would want to come to her star to listen typo. Would come to her star to listen to her stories. Maybe... The girl shook her head, as if... From the corner of her eye, a spark caught her attention. Her head flicked to the other side of the sky as her eyes grabbed a glimpse of a bright star in the far distance. In one moment, the winds rustled past the trees' branches, blowing the leaves away from the trees. The sounds of winds filled the girl's ears as a spark of wonder set her curiosity to explore. The star that the girl had locked her eyes on descended down the sky. It kept falling until it reached her plane's horizon. Then and there, the star flashed before her eyes as the ground shook. From where the star landed, another worldly plane had manifested itself just meters away from where she sat. The girl stared in amazement as she looked upon the colors beyond the border that separated her plane and theirs. The spiraling towers overlooked the kingdom. Their small triangular flags waved welcomes. The red castle walls blinking. The red castle walls, and then I think that sentence was supposed to continue, but I never finished it. Blinking once, then twice, did she finally register in her head that a desire to explore had her grasped in its palm. Standing from the swing, she took a step forwards once, then twice, until she took off running towards the colorful world that lay before her, before she could step foot on the... and I never finished it. And that's chapter 1, guys. I never finished it. You're welcome. I have some writings that say in the trash heap. Actually, you know, you guys want to know what this fanfiction was written out of? You know, they say when you write something, you're putting your more vulnerable side on a blank sheet written. Some people vent by writing stories. I feel like this piece was kind of like that. I'm a little ashamed to admit it, but this was written out of envy and longing. It's like art, too many lip that honestly would burn me out to finish. Actually. Hold on, cause author's notes. I kind of want to read this. I don't know if this has got everything. God. I love Astroline. Either that or is my longing or envy towards him that I felt. I have known Merryweather since before VTuber when he posted his silly little stories on Webtoon. When I heard he had made it his own VTuber agency, I did a little flip. I loved them immediately, although maybe slightly envious of what they had. No open auditions, almost zero chance of getting in. I thought maybe they noticed me if I made a fanfiction about it, but I got over my feelings after a while. Yeah, you didn't know? Merryweather made Astroline. Thinking back on it, dear God, in my own head I said, how cringe am I? Either way, I roughly remember what the plot's about. I'll try to explain it. Denna, aka me, hi, yes, the funny girl in chapter 1 is me, ooh. I'm dumb goat, I can't make shit. Found a funny dog with his funny stories and Webtoon represented by his castle from his lore. Explored a castle as a funny looking ink dog. I get inspired to do what the boy does, and at chapter 1. Rest of the story is funny me being in the shadows of not really looking like an ink dog and observing the chaos from the lore videos on something intruding in on the main story by being there. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Then the penguin of doom. Or what do you mean penguin? I am not a penguin. For gore. Either way, I adore Astroline and Merryweather in general. Frederick is my common ocean. I still love reading Mary's things. Either way, yeah. I don't want to read the rest of that. I don't. Here, you guys read it for yourselves. I'm not reading the rest of that. You know, I have a whole bunch of other things here. Oh. I forgot. I almost made another fanfiction about another fandom, but then I cancelled that one after I got out of the fandom. And then Dennis Misadventures at a funny guild. I think I'll leave that for another day. Christ. But like, oh, don't mind about that. Don't worry about that. There we go. And now I can actually go ahead and I know my tracking is a little shit. I'm sorry about it. But either way, yeah. I don't know what else to say except like when Astroline first came out, I kinda wanted to be an Astroline, but I don't know Mary, so I doubt I'd even get in ever. Any lemon fanfics? No. If anything, the account I made this on, it's a more newer account. I used to have an old one with even more fanfic. Yeah, more fanfics, but actually, I wonder, because I do remember that apparently you can still find my old account on Wattpad if you tried searching hard enough. And oh god, and oh god, it has 3 stories. It has 3 stories. 3 stories that I wrote and not finished. Oh my lord. You all want to know the titles? I don't know if I want to. Actually, I don't even know if I want to. Like, I don't know if I want to go ahead and like, even read the titles actually. Because literally, the first one that pops up is a story called Crush X Reader Coughing Up Hanahaki. Oh my lord. You know, the amount of self-insert fanfiction that I read back in the day is immense. It is so bad. It is so bad. Oh god. Too bad I can't go ahead and dig up the old account. I'm kinda sad. But oh well. Can't do much about it. I'm still a little sad that I can't actually go back and like, what do you call it? Like reminisce on old things that I wrote. Sasina, Sasini, ne. Is it ni or na sama? Cause I've just been reading it the Japanese way, which is just na. Na na. Ni. Oh, so it is just ni. I've been reading it as just ne. Which is to say, just basically hey in English. Na na, hey hey. Cause like since you have sama in your name, I've been pronouncing it with a Japanese accent. So just na sama. I still cry that I even wrote fanfiction in the first place. Oh shit, it's already 11:30? Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to end stream soon because I still have to head out with my sister tomorrow for her birthday. I'm planning to take her to a cat cafe, so unfortunately I don't think I can stream tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to get my schedule for next week sometime, so I can actually make a schedule, not be lazy. And can someone remind me to save my VODs later? I know for a fact I'm going to forget. Technically it's nah, but I do prefer ni. Both are good though. Okay. It has to be asked. No, it does not. Oh my lord. I was gonna say something else, I forgot. Yeah. Maybe I'll try to do another gorilla stream on Sunday, perhaps? I'll try to get it done. But I am definitely behind on things I wanna make for my birthday. It seems I'll have to like postpone it more. Oh well. I mean, I got a couple things, but there's a whole lot more because one, I still need to buy Cult of Lamb for one. Still gotta practice a couple more songs if I want to do karaoke. I'm wondering if I can even do something for karaoke. I am trying to practice like 10 songs though. See how that goes. Either way. Here, let me switch the scene to this. Oh. Here, hi. How are you all? Anyway, I'm gonna go head to bed soon, so yeah. Thank you all for taking the time out of your days to hang out with me. And I hope y'all have a good day or night. And Breezy, I know you're like probably out somewhere right now. I hope you have a safe trip, bro. Makimu, thank you for the follow. Eringo, thank you for the headpats. Otsurena. And good night. Good nighties. I wonder if I can like hope you hope you all have a good day or night. And again, I appreciate y'all for just hanging out with me. Really. Good night, Denats. Okay, but do you wanna know what my meme tag is? Deny 11. You know, speaking of which, a little thing. You know, the freaking hold on a sec. Oh fuck, hold on. No, I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm gone. Okay, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait. You know, it was 9/11 recently, right? I know some people might have known, but not that. Not that. Hold on. Where did I put you? Fuck. Properties. Browse. Downloads. Was it here? I wonder if it was here or not. Fuck, I don't remember where I put it. No. Was it in videos? I don't know where I put it. Fuck. No, I'm gonna cry. I'm never gonna find it. But either way, I missed being able to go ahead and post that one meme holding on to her tail. I mean, well, you can hold my tail. Just know I might wrap my tail around your hand, okay? That way it's legal hand holding. It's look, if I'm not holding your hand with my hand, I can hold it with my tail, okay? Okay. Unfortunately, I can't find it, so I'm gonna have to end it here. But good night, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye. Oh.